Where are we heading to, Hiei?
I don't know. Ryuusen just told me to get you over to the car lot by Yokohama. That's all he told me. He says Takara will be there.
Is she scouting for a car?
Maybe. I can't say for sure. Well, to be honest, I can't say for sure. Probably that or, I don't know, something else.
As far as Takara is concerned, why would she look for a new car all of a sudden? Perhaps something happened between her and Ryuusen at the Wangan? Did she get involved in a race? Nah, what am I saying? But did she? Is this why she's asking for my help?
Where's Takara? What does she need me for?
Hey, sorry if you have any business, Tomo. She really needs your help.
It's alright. I needed a breather anyway. And lucky for you guys, it's my day off.
Oh look, there she is!
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Takara. Have you found a car yet?
Well, that's why I called Tomo out. I want him to help me find the right car for me.
Hey, choosing a car is a personal thing. You just can't go on bestowing that right to someone else for you. Besides, you lived in America for a couple of months, yeah? So what are the models you're familiar with?
Well, a couple of Chevys and Mustangs. Ford Focuses are pretty rampant, and so are Dodge Neons. But they're not my cup of tea, if you know what I mean. But I'm quite fond of the Corvette 67 Stingray.
Not bad of a choice, actually. Although that would be a rare occurrence, and the only time you get to see one is in a car museum. I don't think a 67 Corvette would be viable to drive around every day in Tokyo, if you know what I mean.
Go scout around and give us a shout. We'll be here if you need us. So, Hiei, when are you getting your 80 done?
Around a week from now, Mr. Yamazaki said to me.
Really? What plans does he have for your Supra? I bet he's gonna remove that pedo bear sticker.
I sure wish he wouldn't, but if he does, I can't blame him. It is his job to make the car look good for the customer, you know? I'm just saying.
That's a well thought out way of looking on the bright side of things, Hiei.
But I want that sticker not removed!
There goes his well thought out way of looking on the brighter side, Ryu.
I know. It's quite short-lived. This is what I deal with.
This car looks just like that Corvette I like. And why am I getting this weird feeling coming from that car? Hey guys!
What is it, Takara?
You want that old Z? Huh?
S30Z. Fair lady, huh? What do you know about that car, Tomo?
For one thing, that's as old as a Corvette. But looking at it from this angle, it's been recently taken care of until it winded up here. S30Zs are pretty weak, although they hold an L6 like my GDR or Hiei's 80. They put out at least 120 horsepower stock, but the body is super light. Some put an RB engine to utilize the car's chassis and suspension settings to give it a more dynamic ride.
So, with an RB engine, it would like have 350, 364 something horsepower?
Yeah, seeing that the RB is an L6 and is Nissan manufactured, adding the fact that this is a Nissan itself, it's a good car to start with. As long as the tuning is done properly, even a novice could start off a performance run with it.
Yo, what can I do for you? Takara. Back here again?
Yeah. How many times has it been, Tatsuki?
I'd rather not count how many times. We rarely get window shoppers like you around. And you brought your friends as well?
Uh-huh. They're here to help you find a good car.
Well, I'd hate to burst your bubble, Takara, but we don't have any American cars here. Just old Japanese models. From Sovias to the ordinary Lancers.
Oh, never mind that. How much for the Z?
That Z is quite old, actually. The lowest we can sell that is 25,000 yen.
That's kinda cheap for a car.
Well, it has no engine in it. Hence the price tag.
What was the engine in it before?
It was an L28. It's pretty rare though, and a modified one too. The guy who bought the engine placed it in another Z. Got rid of this one because even with the reinforcements done on it, it doesn't run as it used to. He even took the transmission with it, along with the clutch band and everything.
So, in human language, we only have that Z shell. Everything else is gone. G-O-N-E, gone.
Never mind. We'll get it fixed with that Yamazaki person. Right, Ryuusen?
I'm not sure if Raymond might work on such an old car model like that.
Look, if you're gonna get it, at least get an engine. With that, total I can give you for the car and the engine, along with other necessary parts, would be about 300,000 yen. There are lots of R32 engines in the back of the office. Take your choice between the SR and RB engines there. Go for the RB26 if I were you.
Still sounds okay. I already got a buyer for my Civic. He's buying it for 500,000 yen.
Probably enough for the needed repairs, huh?
Then it's settled. I'll take it.
I hope that car isn't possessed or something. Nor does it have a dark past. Not my fault, I've been watching too many horror stories.
An old midnight blue Z. Why do I have this feeling I've seen it before? On TV? YouTube? Internet? The Hub? Ponies?
Definitely, this car is the best. Even better than the newer 34 or 35. Bored up with 450 horsepower, I could just keep going with this car. Huh?
Lydia? A car's chasing us.
That sound. It's a GTR's, but the car doesn't look like one.
It's coming!
Where have I seen that Z before? It's been a while since I've seen that kind of Z around. I'll follow it.
The return of such a car would bring about mixed emotions. But this Z would no longer be the one they knew before. Or will it?
And looking at how Takara maintains the Z straight line, she's starting to have a good feel of the car. Yamazaki made it look and feel too easy for her. That's probably his intention when he renewed the Z. We're just cruising, but I can tell that she's yearning so much for her first race. What do you think? It's just around 430 horsepower, but because of the weight it...
Feels more powerful. Must be the RB's work.
Well, that is the power of the GDR at work. Even if it's hardest in another car with an automatic transmission, I mean.
How's the settings? I'll need feedback so I could pass it on to Raymond.
Tell him the setting's perfect. It turns how I wanted. When I wanted to steer too much, as he calls it, it does. When I wanted to steer less, the same feeling as well.
I think you mean oversteer and understeer.
Alright. I'll call up Yamazaki right away. See you in a bit.
Here you go!
That's kind of you, Hiei. Thanks. And it looks like you got your Supra back too.
Well, he did remove the sticker. I'm just saddened by it. But that's his job, so you know, I have to live with it first.
Sad world, hey hey.
Oh, speaking of worlds, have you guys met yet?
Huh?
You know, the stuff you're supposed to do with that guy called King or something. Crossed paths with him yet?
I guess. But I don't know. Though I did race this tremendously fast Porsche before. A 911.
Like that Blackbird dude.
It's Blackbird, and this is a newer type.
Come to think of it, that Porsche. Who is he?
Damn!
Say, that's a pretty nifty car you're driving there. Are you the driver?
No, she is.
I see. Mind if I look at the engine for a bit?
Okay.
I knew it. It's a Skyline's engine, no doubt. An RB26, taken from an R32. How long have you been driving this car?
A few days, I guess.
It's quite stable, actually. Cars like this often run wild and rebel against their owners.
Rebel?
Who knows? Probably I'm just watching too much of that anime that features the same car you have.
Oh, so you're an anime fan too, huh? Do you happen to be part of that group on the internet called the Colorless?
What's your chat name there? Mine's Show.
Mine's Fallen Angel. So, she's one of them. Just like what Ryuusen said. You seem knowledgeable with engines, huh?
No, just the RB26 engines. I know when I hear one drive past if it's a good tune or not. Yours is definitely the earlier of the two. I'm a hardcore R33 fan, actually.
R33? As in, like, your car right there?
Yep, my pride and joy. My friend's friend is the one who tuned this R, but he's overseas now. Isn't he?
You know this guy?
Jessica, what do you think?
Is he the guy who raced at Osaka? But I don't see his car anywhere. Say, mister, do you own the same car my friend here owns?
Actually, mine's a 34. But they're both R, so yeah. Mine's blue, by the way.
With a carbon bonnet?
Uh-huh. That one over there.
Looks like you have a fan base now, Tomo.
Shut up, Hiei. Like I'll get one in a million chance to...
Can we take a picture of you, please?
Me?
You're the driver of that famous R34, right? We heard a lot about you. The guy who conquered Osaka's highways in one night, beating their top 4 drivers. You're a celebrity around here.
I am? Well, they are pretty for one. I guess Kasumi wouldn't mind.
It's... I hope I'm not getting cold or anything.
Well, I better head back home now. Say, since you girls know me, but I don't...
Oh, I'm Lydia, or Show of the Colorless.
And I'm Jessica. My name's Piwot. Teehee. And we know you're a member there too.
Okay. Jessica, Rita, how say I give you girls a treat? One of you girls ride with me, while the other gets to race me.
I get dibs next to him.
Hey, no fair.
Yes, fair. You're the one driving your R33. I don't even have my student's permit ready yet.
Alright. I'll see you guys soon then.